One take. Let's go.
Rolling.
Turn it on. Turn on the fucking camera. One fucking take. That's it. We're out. One take. I got shit to do. I don't know what you're laughing about, giggle turd. Let's go. Let's go. Send me something. Hurry it up.
He gets such a big head.
I got a fucking date.
Yeah, I know.
I got a date.
Yeah, with who?
Your fucking fat mama. Who do you think? It doesn't matter.
You're right. It serves you right.
Yeah, well.
Let's go.
We're going.
Get it in the can.
Right, guess
Are we
we're
good?
going. We're going.
Are we
I guess
good, 80s
we
Jeff?
better start the show
80s Jeff,
before-
are we fucking good?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's you. Welcome back. It's the Ugly Couch Show time again. I am Master Torgo.
I'm the famous Paul.
Commander K.
And we're here to tell you what to watch, what to read, what to play. Before we get into this, Jelly, what's going in my mouth time? Hit it.
Today's What's Going in My Mouth is brought to you by Willy Wonka's Sweet Farts, the suppository with a delicious scent of sweet farts. Basically, it's a candy up your butt. So if you're down for that, come on over, because I got some other shit I'd like to try.
Well, gentlemen, this was special. Real special.
Fact Check brought this.
Yes, direct from Fact Check. He's so excited. He's watching over here.
All right. Yeah.
Getting excited. So I'm just going to lift and reveal
No, it's Lester Oh no.
Lester
Why?
Fixins ranch dressing soda.
I don't like this guy's stuff at all.
My God.
Do we know who this is? It's clearly not really Lester Fixins.
Now I do know they have another line that's his wife.
Yeah, right.
Ethel Fixins.
I don't think that's her
Fixins.
either.
And she does pie flavors.
Which is probably nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
fantastic.
You couldn't get banana cream?
Ranch dressing soda.
There's peppers and tomatoes on the front.
Peppers upset my stomach.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't think it has peppers in it. I think it's just ranch dressing.
It's beautifully effervescent.
Give yourself a little.
Oh, that was a line right out of the Fact Check promo book.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. It smells like buttermilk Sprite, y'all. It smells like buttermilk Sprite.
Oh, no.
It's so gross.
Oh, man.
It's so gross. Buttermilk Sprite. Oh, no.
All right.
You're a mean man.
Oh, here, you get the last little jag
Yeah,
here. There you go.
Here,
You get spared.
Have a whiff first. It's
What an amusing
Glorious.
And I'll
bouquet.
just go on record right now.
Amusing
I
bouquet.
hate ranch dressing.
Yeah.
I hate
Amuse
ranch
bouche.
dressing. But I'm gonna.
All right, what are we doing here?
all right. We're going three.
Who
Ready?
are we drinking to?
We are drinking.
Let's drink to 250 Geek Shock episodes.
I like this.
Up your ass.
Oh God.
Wow, it's like sour milk was dumped into the...
Oh no!
It keeps fighting. It keeps fighting your face. It keeps fighting your face. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop
God.
fighting your face.
Oh,
It's
the
so
Coke
bad.
doesn't stop it. The Coke doesn't work.
I'll try the Red Bull then.
Coke, it does nothing.
The Coke, it does nothing.
God almighty.
God.
It is. It's like sour milk soda.
Who would ever drink that again? Who would ever drink it in the first place?
Oh, I thought I was gonna throw up.
Oh well, it wouldn't have been a surprise. There's probably dares of people drinking the bottle because. Could you imagine
That
putting all of that in your
is-
stomach at once?
That is
That's so vile.
unbelievable.
They should have just down.
I mean, we've had some bad Lester Fixins stuff in the past. The sweet corn, the bacon,
They're all
the
bad.
hot wings.
They're
But
all bad.
They are, but I think this one,
Well, it
elevates.
also tastes like soap too.
yeah, and with a really strong vanilla hint.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh,
Wow.
it's like even the Steven Seagal's lightning bolt wasn't that bad.
Well, I don't
that
know.
bad.
I didn't burp with this one at least. That was pretty bad.
I burp on this one.
I nearly did.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Lester Fixins. Fuck your stupid face. Ranch soda.
Paul, what'd you bring?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the finest comedy authors of our day, Mr. Mike Sachs. He's done it again. It's Poking a Dead Frog. This is his follow-up, basically sequel to And Here's the Kicker, his first book where he interviewed all of, or a lot of, today's top comedy writers and comedy writers from yesterday as well. But amazing interviews. He's got people in this book for the likes of Mel Brooks, Terry Jones, Adam McKay, Paul F. Tompkins, Mark Maron, Bob Elliott, Mike Schur, Amy Poehler, and more.
Wow.
Yes, it's really comprehensive, really wonderful. If you have the slightest interest in comedy and how comedy is written and put into scripts and sketches, read this book. You got not only just really interesting anecdotal stories about being a comedy writer, but also some true practical advice, some hands-on how to write more proficiently, how to write better comedy, funnier comedy, right? And if you know any of Mike Sachs' works, he's brilliant on his own, very funny writer. I advise all of you to go to MikeSachs.com. Almost every article he's ever put out is up there for free to read. Read Whoops, and if you're not hooked on that, I can't sell you. I can't sell you. But here's a couple of comments about Poking a Dead Frog from the back of the book. This book is what I really look forward to in a book about humor, rich with words and humor, and funny stories with words. Thank you for your time. Will Ferrell. These interviews go to dark depths and offer useful, applicable insight into how excellent comedy is written. If you read it, you're going to be better at writing comedy and may even wind up in a position where you can take jobs away from the younger interviewees. I specify the younger interviewee subjects because some of the older ones will die soon. That's from Rob Delaney. I wish I'd had a book like this when I was trying to break in. Also, a book on personal hygiene. That's from Jack Handy. This is exceptional stuff, guys. If you have the slightest interest, and if you just like comedy, check it out. Poking a Dead Frog, Mike Sachs. Brilliant book. He's done it again, and it's, you know, no small read. You get your money's worth here. Really great stuff. The interview with Terry Jones, so cool. Just to hear stories from the Python days and stuff like it's really good.
Yeah,
really
that actually would have been my question: is what stood out to you? What
so far, that's been my favorite one. Yeah, but it's all great. Everything you can glean stuff from all of it. I'm gonna read it again. It's a lot of info.
Love books on how the sausage is made.
Right.
Yeah, really.
Right.
Yeah, really.
And it's also got some good funny in there too. So.
Big plus.
Very cool.
Commander.
Well, okay, so we got
Classic movies.
classic movies. Now you got Fistful of Dollars.
Oh.
All right, Few Dollars More.
Ah.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Why didn't they call it The Good, the Bad, and the Dollar?
Because dollars weren't really involved. It was all gold. And Confederate dollars. Those aren't real dollars.
Yeah, Good, the Bad, and the Confederate dollar doesn't really.
No, there you
really
go.
not.
There you
roll
go.
off the tongue.
Yeah.
This is The Man with No
Man
Name.
with No Name trilogy.
That's right. Clint Eastwood. Now, the inspiration for the Man with No Name trilogy, Yojimbo and Sanjuro. Toshiro Mifune and Akira Kurosawa's Yojimbo, and the sequel Sanjuro, both based on prior works. Now, once again, Yojimbo, Man with No Name. He makes up his names. Yojimbo, of course, meaning bodyguard. But what were they inspired by? Yojimbo came from, actually, it's Kurosawa has said that he got his inspiration from the film noir classic The Glass Key, which is adapted from Dashiell Hammett. But there are a number of people who have said that Kurosawa has also mentioned Dashiell Hammett's Red Harvest, the movie Red Harvest that was based on that book. And there are a number of cinema scholars, Kurosawa scholars, who actually have traced some connections. I have read Dashiell Hammett's Red Harvest.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm here to recommend today. I've been doing a bit of the noir reading. Picked up Chandler, you know, Big Sleep, and I picked up Maltese Falcon. But when I learned about the whole background behind Yojimbo, the Man with No Name, I wanted to actually get the source material. So I picked up Red Harvest and read it. And actually, I do see the tie-ins. There are a lot between Yojimbo and the book. And actually, the book is amazing. A lot of people say The Glass Key is Hammett's best book. This was old crime noir. There was a time when people would have called this stuff pulp, but it really is great writing. And Hammett, I would have figured myself to be a Raymond Chandler fan, but Hammett really writes it. Maltese Falcon, Glass Key, Red Harvest. I love these books. I'm a big genre head. I love science fiction and fantasy, but the beauty of this is you can actually see the tie-in. And you can actually see where people are taking one from the other to the other, people drawn through, borrowing from each other, using, expanding on. Sergio Leone's trilogy with Clint Eastwood is a cinematic classic. Yojimbo, I love Toshiro Mifune, and his character has persisted through a number of different Chanbara movies. But really, you can really trace it all back to Dashiell Hammett. And that's why I gotta recommend Red Harvest. Some great, just actually great writing. And the original man with no name, the Continental Op. You never, he's an operative for the Continental Detective Agency. There are 24 short stories that were published in the crime magazine Black Mask, and then a number of novels. Never get his name. Every name that he gives in any book is an alias, a cover, and it's always mysterious about him.
Do you ever give any kind of entendres? I'm Dick Phillips.
Nothing.
Make sure to Phillips on Dick.
Not really. Not really. I think that came along a little later. I think that came along.
I'm Jack Cock in Hand.
Cock in Hand.
That was the Mel Brooks remake.
Jack
Yeah,
Cock
I
in
think
Hand.
so. I think so. Yeah.
Jack Cock in Hand. Jack Nebsworth Cock in Hand. Jack and Cock in Hand.
Right. Major Jack Off.
Major Jack Off. Major Jack Off.
That's one of my favorite characters for sure. But Red Harvest, guys, Dashiell Hammett, an American original, somebody who started and created a genre. I love the genre creators. I love the pulps especially.
Where did that artwork come from? That's really cool.
This actually, you know what? I don't even know what's behind this art. This is not the original.
Yeah.
But this is definitely going for that pulp feel.
I wonder if it's from another pulp book and they just kind of appropriate
It looks like it is.
No.
If not, it's been made to look very
Oh
much
yeah,
like.
yeah, no, they've done that, and I actually cannot tell you about the
right,
artwork.
that's all good.
Book designed by Debbie Glasserman.
Oh, well, there you go.
Of Vintage Books.
Glasserman. Debbie Glasserman.
Yeah. Well, she probably did the design rather than the artwork.
Debbie Glasserman half full.
Yep. Oh, and here it says,
Dash
oh,
half
cover, oh, dude, cover painting, Raphael de Soto, 1947.
There you go.
So it is a vintage painting. This is a pretty good line of books. I got this right out of Barnes & Noble. Maltese Falcon is up there. So are the Chandler books. Chandler was a big admirer of Hammett and actually credited him with a lot with the creating the genre. So I cannot recommend enough. You'll see a lot of the beginning of a lot of the hero icons we really like and admire today that actually got started. This is like almost 90 years ago, folks.
So we have this book to thank eventually for the Samurai Rabbit Usagi Yojimbo.
Yes.
Right? And Belushi's
Samurai different stuff.
Delicatessen, yes.
What did he do? Deli, he did
Delicatessen.
pizza shop.
Right.
Samurai, did he do dry cleaner?
Probably.
I think
What was it?
I think
Samurai necktie? Samurai priest? What do you, Samurai tailor.
That's right. Yeah, food.
Andy's over here giving me like,
Me. My last
he's
name.
doing this.
me.
This means Taylor. Oh, your name.
And
Oh, well, that's an alias.
Yeah, really. No.
My name's
it's-
Dick Taylor, made to order.
Oh yeah. So, look for it, folks. And I don't mean Dick.
Dick Taylor inseam.
Unless you're
Dick.
into that sort of thing, then go ahead. Dashiell Hammett,
That
Red
sounds
Harvest.
really cool. Red
It
Harvest.
is. Dude, I read them, and the writing is great. It is really, really great
I have to
stuff.
check that out
It
on
really-
Audible.
I think you,
Get a downloadable book.
I think actually Audible, this Maltese Falcon, you would really work for you, man.
You
Well,
had Samurai Hotel, Delicatessen, Divorce Court, Taylor, Stockbroker, and Hitman.
Nice.
Hitman. Fubata was his name, I think.
What do you went with?
I think it was something.
Fubata. Once in a while they call him Fubata.
I think that was it. Yeah.
Yep.
You brought a book. You brought a book. Mine
Yes.
is based on a notorious book.
Notorious.
How many out there knows what a chick tract is?
I do.
That is the religious tracts comic books, if you will. Very small, rectangular, created by Jack Trick. A very
Holy
Jack Trick.
Tijuana
Jack Trick.
Bibles.
Yeah, very much so.
They're like good Tijuana. They're like,
Yeah.
or not good.
You
but,
might have found one in your car, gotten one from a tip from somebody, went
God.
to a Christian haunted house and had a bowl full of them waiting for you at the end like
Or
I did.
found them lying around the comic book store you worked at, like I did.
Small
They would
comic
hide
books that were
Leave 'em out.
written to scare you to Jesus. And the most notorious one ever written, especially for you RPG fans, was Dark Dungeons, a 22-panel comic book on the dangers of RPGs, particularly Dungeons and Dragons, and how it would lead you to Satanism and casting real spells. Well,
Real
it's
spells.
not often that you hear about a very good and successful Kickstarter, but there was one.
Really?
Dark Dungeons, based on the Chick track. The story behind this movie, J.R. Rawls had this as a passion project idea for years. He wanted to create a movie version of that tract. He won $1,000 in the lottery, his local lottery, went to Jack Chick to get the rights and received them for free. However, he had to remain faithful to the comic in doing so, and that he did. So he then took that $1,000, created a Kickstarter proposal with it, and successfully funded this movie.
So the guy made an anti-D&D movie?
The guy made an anti-D&D movie.
Oh.
Which is
Beautifully.
secretly a pro D&D movie.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Really?
They took basically a 5-minute movie, created 40-minute movie out of it. So it's not a full-length movie, but trust me, it is just long enough. What really surprised me about it is how really competent it is. Whenever you back something on Kickstarter, an amateur production, a lot of times it turns out as an amateur production. In this case, he hired really good people. He hired a director, hired producers, hired really good props masters, and put the $28,000 I think he received total to great use. The movie looks great, the acting is great, and the writing is fantastic. If you are a fan of role-playing games in general, you will find so many in-jokes to various internet RPG memes and classic D&D stories, references to steam tunnels from the 80s. If you know the 80s RPG scares of the kids lost and dying in the steam tunnels, you'll find it all
What was
there.
that? What was that Tom Hanks movie?
Mazes and Monsters is actually a line from Mazes and Monsters finds its way into this movie. If you know
Classic.
the movie, you will recognize it when you see it. If you don't, it'll slide right by you. They were brilliant in skirting the line. It is reverent to the Chick track. In fact, there are other Chick tracks referenced within the movie.
Hilarious.
And I actually, when I watched it, sat with the Chick track next to me, and they nailed every beat. Some of it is a little changed for an expanded story, but necessarily so. If you want to catch it, it is available on DVD. I'm not sure where you can find that. I was a backer and received it. My name's in the credits, and I'm honored to be. However, you can actually watch it right now. It is available, I think, darkdungeonsmovie.com. And you can rent it, or I actually think you can buy it straight out for $5.
Look at that.
And this is packed with special features, 5 commentaries and 2 makings of.
Holy smokes.
And if you want the extra features digitally, available for $2.50. So now, if you're a geek that's not into role-playing games at all, don't give a shit about them whatsoever, might not be your movie. It's really geared toward people who know RPGs, or at least have read the Chick track. It's fantastic if you have, though. So do yourself a favor, gamers. Get this movie. $5 digitally. Worth every penny.
And for international viewers too, subtitled in French, German, Italian, Spanish, and Swedish, and the DVD, Region 0.
Bam. So congratulations, Rawls, on making good on your promise on recreating the Dark Dungeons chick track for us all. You are to be glorified.
Well done, sir. Well done. That is not easy to make a movie. Not at all.
Kickstarter doing it.
Right. So that's what we got. You have something to say? Write to us. Comments at uglycouchshow.com. And there'll be more of these coming your way. But until then, I am Master Torgo.
The famous Paul.
Commander K.
And we'll see you next time on this couch. And listen to Geek Shock. News of the week. You know it. You love it.
Join us, Shockers.
Shall we? Bling.
That is the nastiest shit.
Yeah.
I told you you'd be so lucky.
It literally made me gag.
No business.
You know what would be
I
fun?
did not say that. I
It
haven't
would
even
be
had a sip of it.
terrifying
I'll tell you what, though.
to put that on salad and then eat the salad. That's the ultimate challenge.
Oh man, that was almost like fucking blue cheese.
That's the
Goddamn.
new Ice Bucket Challenge. Drink this on your salad.
Don't
No.
drink it on your salad. Eat it on your salad.
There you
I
go.
like blue cheese. That is disgusting.
Ugh.
I mean, literally almost made me.
I want to smell it, too.
I think we're still filming.
My God.
Drink some, you
Yeah,
asshole.
fucker.
Yeah, this is you.
Yeah,
Come in,
douchebag.
come in. This is still going on.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Here.
Drink some, you
Here.
turd.
Now
Round
don't you dare
two, what's going in my mouth? by
Don't
the
you dare spit it on
guys
us,
who brought
you
it.
bastards.
All right.
On three. 1, 2,
Duck
3.
down a little,
Cheers.
guys. There you go. Now you're in
Cheers.
frame.
Andy?
Do it.
Drink, fools.
Pain. Pain.
Oh my God, it's fucking foul.
Oh wow.
Oh,
It's like the gravy
Walk away.
kickback. God.
Get
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, it's evil. Don't touch it.
The smell of it on your lips. It's just. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, don't breathe on me. Stop it.